Good morning. Thought I'd take the dogs for a quick walk before I started work. Start work at like 10 o'clock this morning, so I thought I'm going to take the dogs for a quick walk since it's a nice morning. And while I'm out, I thought I'll make a quick video because I've not made one in quite some time. And quite a bit's gone on, so I thought I'd update you. So, let's where are we up to then? We're coming up to a year in now. So if Jenny died on the 26th of June, we've already passed the anniversary of where we found out that her cancer had spread to her brain. That was, it's not the individual days, to be honest with you. It's more the fact that when you get to these kind of milestones, you're just constantly thinking about it, and that's kind of where I'm up to at the moment. Is my thoughts are always with Jenny. Just remembering the most mundane things, whether it's making a cup of tea, going to the supermarket, riding in the car. It's the mundane things that are constantly in my mind at the moment, so there's not a moment of the day where I don't think about it. So that's kind of where we're up to, and we've got quite a few anniversaries coming up of various sad anniversaries. And then when it comes to, one sec, apologies, just picking dog poo up. Where was it up to? So, just that's kind of where we're up to, the whole sad anniversary thing. I think for the 26th, I think we're probably going to get together as a family, just so we can kind of support each other, I suppose. So there's that, but life is slowly kind of getting back to normal in some ways. Like I said, I'm back to work, kids are in school. We went through a phase where Isabel was being a pain in the arse and refusing to go to school. That seems to have kind of petered out a little bit. So we're all kind of in a rhythm now, which is good. Although I think my major thing at the moment is I feel like, I feel the thing I'm not doing very well is doing the whole family thing. What I've realised is Jem was kind of, she was the glue that kind of banded us all together, but she was the one who turned around and go, right, come on, we're going out today, we'll go to a National Trust place, or we'll take the kids there and we'll take the kids there and stuff like that. And I think that's where I'm not very good at. It doesn't help that they're getting to an age now where they just want to do their own stuff. So I do feel like, for the most part, we are just like ships passing in the night. The only time we actually sit down together is when I make dinner. And we Isabel, all she wants to do is just sit in a room because she's a teenage girl. Seems very little, not motivated by much else. Thomas is always out with his mates, and Charlotte goes out a bit with her mates, but again just kind of mopes around the house in it. It's difficult. It's also getting the energy to do it, but I don't do that as well as Jenny used to do it. That's the thing. I don't seem to have the same, right, come on, we're going to go and do something. I don't know. I mean, I do suggest things like taking the dogs for a walk, but of course they don't want to do that because they're teenagers. That's where I think I'm not meeting the mark. I'm not doing I'm doing the parenting thing, but I'm not doing the family thing very well. And I don't really know, the solution to that. But there we are. The other thing the other day, really annoyed. Thomas turned around to me and said, could he have some friends over? And there are there's three of them. He has a bigger group of friends, but these three, I'm not sold them anywhere. I'm definitely not now, because they want to stay over for the Scotland game. So I said, fine. Go and shove yourself in we have like a little guest annex, like a little living room and a bedroom and a bathroom. So I was like, right, go and shove yourself down there. Anyway, they didn't watch the football. They just stayed up all night screaming and shouting and just making a real pain in the ass themselves. I know it's kids, but you know, 3 o'clock in the morning when they're playing the piano at full blast, it's like, right, you're just taking the piss now. So little things, yeah, that kind of pissed me off. So in the morning, like, I got a bit of a grump on with Thomas, but then realised that actually I think Thomas was trying to contain them and they were just being dicks. So I said to him, mate, if you've got friends who don't respect you, then they're not your friends. So kick them into touch, mate. You know, you've got other friends, go and hang around with them. So yeah, felt a bit crap there. But yeah, it's just hard working. But then, what else? I don't think there's much else really. Like I said, getting back into work, getting back into the swing of things. House is pretty much come together now. I've done pretty much everything that I want to do with the house. There's always more stuff that I want to do, but I'm just gonna stop and just live in it. Because otherwise it's never ending, isn't it? And my pockets are not that deep. But yeah, there you go. That's life in a nutshell at the moment. Oh, the other thing is, I've started back at Andy's Man Club. So when I moved to Dumfries and Galloway, there wasn't an Andy's Man Club. They didn't have one in the area. And when I left Cheshire, because I went to one in Crewe, and I said to him, do you want me, you know, if there isn't one there, I'm happy to set one up, but obviously you need 4 other people. Or 3 other people. And they kind of went, yeah, well, you know. And then I largely forgot about it because obviously moving here and I was quite busy. Anyway, got a phone call saying, right, we're setting one up in Dumfries, do you want to help? So I was like, well, yeah, of course I do. So I did my facilitator training, and yeah, that started last week. Not last week, week before. So tonight will be the 3rd week of Andy's Man Club in Dumfries. So that's quite good. So that's kind of what I'm up to now. My little Monday night's back. Quite like it. I think I missed it more than I thought I would. Yeah, it's it's a weird one because it kind of gives you that release. Do you know what I mean? It gives you like a blow off valve on a Monday to just kind of get shit off your chest. So yeah, it's not bad actually. I'm glad I'm going back to there. Anyway, that's Andy's Man Club, and that's me. So I'll try and do another update, although I think the next few weeks are going to be quite busy. But I'll try and do an update. Right, I better get these dogs back and log on and get back to work. Right, see you later, bye.